Can you touch up more on verbal or written, which is the best way to start with a new client? Okay. So when I say contact the client, these are clients that they're warm leads or we're in the process and I am creating a proposal for the client. So I'm not just busting in a door saying, hey, go infographic. Look what we can do. No, not at all. Not doing that at all. These are clients that we've established a connection. We understand that they have a problem and I am trying to present a proposal to them so that we can move forward. This could be previous clients that I work with. This is not walking up and approaching a client that I have no relationship with. So verbal is okay. I like to do written as well. I always do a really good proposal. Let me plug this right here. In module 2 is proposal. I talk about proposals, why it's important, how to write a proposal, why you don't want to just submit a bill to a client. Sometimes you deal with gatekeepers who don't make the decision. They got to go to somebody else to make the decision. Well, if they got handwritten notes and a bill and they're like, they said that it's going to be something about a teleprompter and a slider going to be $3,000 extra. And they said that they can bring 3 more people for another $2,000. No, give them a proposal that sells like you never talked to them. My proposal is like a brochure. Even if I never talk to you, you should be able to go through that and get pretty much the same sales pitch, if not more, than you would have if I got you on the phone and I have videos of my proposal. D-Rose said, what's the difference between beta client and spec work? Spec work is just to build a portfolio. You don't learn anything from it. The only thing you get is something for your portfolio. A beta client is giving you the information you need to build a product that sells. It's teaching you about how to price your work. What are good upsells? Who should you approach? If you work with enough clients, you can look at somebody and determine whether or not they can afford what you have to offer. There's certain lingo and keywords you need to learn so you can walk in the door and talk to somebody in your industry and they know you know what you're talking about. Those are things you develop with a beta client. Spec work is going to really, just like Alex said, spec work is going to really be something you do for yourself. Having a bunch of great shots in your portfolio will not get you a client because a client cannot look at your work and say, oh, so that's how I can make money with this. We think that. Channel Zero say, hey, Todd, busy doing a lot of work for clients, but it seems like I'm doing nothing because I'm not updating social or the website. I'm focused on the wrong thing. How important is it to keep up appearances? Once you have it set, it's not important. I haven't updated my website in 2 years. I don't have a reason to. It works. A client is not going to come on your website and say, this video is from 6 months ago. What is he doing? They're not going to say that. As long as it is accurate, valuable, relevant content, it's fine. What if I told you to stop trying to be a filmmaker? You're leaving a lot of money on the table. Every business around you needs consistent video and photography for social media, internal training, ads, communication content, and even product videos. Why aren't they hiring you? I'll tell you why. Because businesses hire from businesses, not people. My name is Ty. I'm a former Army combat photographer, and I own a small production company that has worked with these big clients in the past. I created Flashfilm Academy, an online platform designed to teach you the business side of the industry, focusing on helping you develop a consistent 6-figure business designed around solving your clients' problems using cinematic solutions. From things like how to even start a business, should I go S Corp, C Corp, what should I name it, to where to find high-end clients ready to buy. We've developed fluff-free courses designed to help you do one thing: become profitable fast. The goal is to make a living doing what you love to do. Click the link below, get your first week free, join today. I want to jump into this because it's something I got to talk about. Tommy Rebel said, I started experimenting with Yelp for business. Any experience with Yelp? Yeah, a lot of experience with Yelp. How can I say this and still remain as positive as possible? I didn't have a great experience with Yelp. I don't know any content creator who had great experience with Yelp. I don't know any client who looked on Yelp for a content creator. And once you sign that contract and you get that long, they're going to lock you in that long contract and charge you all that money. It start for free. It start real nice and smooth for free. It's not a good look. I would say stay away from Yelp. I haven't had great experience with them. And I don't know of any content creator who's had great experience working with Yelp. And I have nothing against Yelp personally. I love it for food reviews and things like that. I would personally say stay away from it. Creighton said one of the franchises I'm looking to invest in handles everything with website, SEO, etc., and all of their corporate headquarters. Okay, let me tell you something about that. Be careful with that. That's a great topic, and let's talk about that. I personally don't want to work with a company that handles all of that. I'm going to tell you why. Because I've worked for a company that did that before. And what they do is they own your website, your domain, and everything. They're going to tell you, we can't, for the best SEO experience, we're going to have to put it on our server. We're going to have to run it on our WordPress. We got to build X, Y, and Z for us to get the best out of it. What they want to do is to make sure you continue to pay them for a long time. And the minute you don't pay them, your website goes away. Your SEO goes away. I don't want that to happen to me. That's why I own my platform, and I will give those I hire access to my platform to build out my site. When I am done with you, I can block you, then fire you, and I still have what I've paid for. So I usually tell people, do not fall for that. I'm going to tell you the company that I worked for that did that. It was AT&T. I'm sure you heard of that company. Back when they were doing Yellow Pages, they were also building websites for companies who didn't know a lot about websites, like dentists and things like that, doctors' offices, and they were building websites and charging these companies $1,000 a month. So you got to think, this company was paying $1,000 a month for a website, $1,200 a month for Yellow Pages, another $1,000 a month for advertising that website on yellowpages.com, and their phone bill. If they did not pay that per month, everything was gone, except the Yellow Pages, because they couldn't pull it. But what they used to do is they would give you a tracking number. Well, for free, we'll give you a tracking number in Yellow Pages so we can determine if people are using this number. So they'll put a fake number in the Yellow Pages that pointed to your real number. But the reason they told you they did it was to track and see how many calls you were getting so that they can verify that the Yellow Page ad was working. The truth is they can't unprint a book, but they can cut off that tracking number. So they would do that to keep you paying. Because what people would do is, back in the day, they would sign up for the biggest, baddest. They didn't have the money, but they figure if I sign up for a whole page ad on Yellow Pages, and I sign up for the $10,000 a month plan to get a whole page ad, if I can just get the first month, I'll get enough business where we can get it going. Even if I get behind, I'll catch up. You know, Yellow Pages will get jacked because they'll start bringing in business and they won't pay them. And they're like, well, I got marketing for the rest of the year. Who cares? So Yellow Pages got smart. Andre said, I got a college AD that wants me to provide photography service. I need some direction. Treat them like you would treat any other client. Do contracts and everything, just like you would do with any other client. I don't want to say a beta client because they're paid unless they're not. If they're not paid, they're a beta client, but treat them like you would treat any other client. Walk them through the sales process. Make sure that they go through every part of it. Make sure they're signing contracts and everything. Don't let their position deter you from doing business. Hey, keep in mind that the video you just watched contains clips from a longer lecture that's available to our gold members at flashfilmacademy.com. You can go to flashfilmacademy.com to watch the complete lectures if you want to get all the gems and all the information, or you can stay on the channel and continue watching some of our content here. Just click one of those boxes somewhere around here. You know where to go. Right up in here, somewhere, wherever it pops up, you know what to do. You got this.